Welcome back to my Blu-ray unboxing and ranking, and of course it's Blu-ray unboxing Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, which I got it today, which I'll open it. It's already open it because this is actually my friend kept it for 2 months when I ordered it. But yeah, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and also ranking to my Mission Impossible and my collection, which I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do all of this in video. And yep. Yeah, so let's start with it. So I got this one. My opinion, this is actually the best one. This is the slip cover on Mission Impossible. You know, I hope you see better. But yeah, this is the hook, the slip cover, and this is how they looks like. No, what? Oh my god. This is how looks like. I love this cover. I do have my own. I do have like this one, this cover. This is handmade. You know, fuck this handmade. This is better. Love that. This is the original poster. I wish I would see this movie in a movie theater, but I saw the sequel instead. Best in the franchise. I agree. My opinion, this is my favorite Mission Impossible. The best one from Tom Cruise. The best movie. Has special features. Over 45 minutes of high contain bonus content, lighting the fuse, cruise control, heroes, cruising altitude, Mission Impossible, Grand Theft Auto, the mission continue, commentary by Tom Cruise director Christopher McGuire, and I also agree, best in the franchise. This is definitely my favorite. So let's open this up. Finally, beautiful box. And so yes, I open it, and really beautiful poster art. A really beautiful disc. Yeah, I really do love it. And I'm gonna put this aside, and of course I'm gonna change it, and this is what I think about this. This is what I think about this cover. This is what I think about this shitty cover that I got. This is a shitty cover, and I don't like it, you know. The guy who sold me screwed me over. It's just fucked up. That's what I think. And I finally do have now this cover, which I really do enjoy. And this is honestly my new better box before. And sadly, this is how it looks like. Sadly, I only have the 5 movies. I don't have the new one. And that's of course just how now this cover. Now, of course, my collection, which is the first Mission Impossible. I have this for a long time, for 6 years. This is the first Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. The sequel, yeah, shitty movie, which I'll get to. 3, which I love to death. 3, Mission Impossible 3. And of course, Ghost Protocol. This is the 4th movie. I pay for this movie 30 euros. This cost me only 10 bucks. 10 bucks. This cost me 30 euros, you know. I bought it, I think, back in 2013. 7 years ago, I bought this. It cost me 30 bucks for this film. This only cost me 10 bucks now because it was cheap. But yeah. And now I'll go to ranking from best to worst. Probably worst to best, you know. Worst to best. And the worst one to me is this movie, Mission Impossible 2. I think that this is actually everyone's least favorite. I will get to why I don't like this film. Because not only that is John Woo film or that it has problems, because I love John Woo, you know, I love Broken Arrow, you know, that poster behind me, you know, Broken Arrow, that's John Woo film, which I love to death. Hard Target, you know, Hard Boiled, Paycheck, you know, I love those movies. The Killer, you know, or even I like what is that movie? That sequel that he did. Better Tomorrow 2. No, I don't like the first and the sequel, you know. The problem is the pacing, and the movie is a fucking boring through whole movie. There's barely any action. I fall asleep. The theme from Ethan is so terrible. I mean, it's just terrible. It has so many plot holes. We go nowhere with this movie. This movie is forgettable, you know. The action's only on the end. And Tom Cruise does not even act like he did in the new movies, you know. There's not even a spy thriller. There's nothing in this movie that works. I fall asleep. It was boring as fuck, you know. And I have nothing against the film, but it was just boring film. We got nowhere, you know, except the last few action sequences. We just got nowhere. You know, it was boring. It was boring. There's almost nothing. They're just talking about this virus, but nothing going on. You know, I think it was 1 hour when Tom Cruise was in this laboratory, but it's just the green colors. Nothing in this movie, in my opinion, fucking works. Nothing. So yeah, this is the worst one in my opinion, you know. Number 5, that's actually number 6. Number 5, Mission Impossible, definitely not Rogue Nation, the sequel, Fallout. I went to saw 14 August 2018 in movie theater, and that time I liked the film, but when I rewatched the film, this was a few months ago, you know, in September I watched all the Mission Impossible films. When I rewatched the next installment, that movie is definitely by fans one of the best, probably action films, best Mission Impossible ever, which I disagree. You know, to me, I don't agree. Yeah, so number 5, Fallout, Mission Impossible Fallout, boring, over almost 3 hours long film. It takes 46 minutes till we actually see a fight scene. The rest is in the air, you know. At least 46 minutes till we see a fight scene. It's way too long. It takes way too long. The pacing gets way too slow. And Tom Cruise is not the problem. You know, even the sequel in Mission Impossible 2, Tom Cruise is not the problem. The problem is the direction, the pacing, in my opinion, you know. But man is gonna disagree, gonna say Fallout is the best, you know. To each own, I don't think it's the best, you know. That's just me, you know. So that's number 5, Fallout, which I don't have, you know. Number 4, in my opinion, is actually Ghost Protocol. You know, once again, the only good scene in this movie is just this, you know. That he climbs the most. This is the only good scene in which Tom Cruise is climbing higher. But the rest of the movie does not work. Even the guy who plays Benji keeps repeat, I'm gonna catch you, I'm gonna catch you. This guy, Brent, you know, played by Jeremy Renner, keeps complaining, I'm gonna fall. He keeps complaining, and the guy says, I'm gonna catch you. It just does not work. The Ethan's team, in my opinion, once again, does not work, you know. So yeah, number 4. Kind of a little much better to me than... much better to me than Fallout and this shitty movie. This is not even Mission Impossible film. This is just a god awful bad movie. I don't know what happened, John Woo. I don't know why John Woo did this. I don't know. John Woo did the Wind Talkers. Another flop out. People hate that film. Paycheck. I have no problems. Paycheck. It grew on me. So Paycheck I like. But Ghost Protocol number 4. I like this film. Yes, I like this film. But once again, the pacing, this team just to me does not work. The action sequence, except that he's climbing, which is the best. The best action movie of the year. I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. It's just me. Came out 2011. This is the only good scene. The only good scene that he climbs from that Earth Tower. That's the only good scene in Dubai that he's climbing like over 5,000 feet or what. Was the only good scene that I like, But the rest, except the Tom Cruise, which gives an excellent performance, the rest of the cast, the rest of the movie is just forgettable. The actress, this actress it just does not work in my opinion. I think she's one of the worst agents ever, Yeah. Number 4, Ghost Protocol. Now, let's go to number 3. And this is actually my top 3 best films. Yes, this is actually the 3 best films. Since there are 6 Mission Impossible movies, Tom Cruise is now filming Part 7, 8. And by the way, Tom Cruise is a madman. Yes, he's a madman. He does all his stunts himself. He does all the crazy stunts himself. He is a badass. He does all the stunts himself. I love him for that. He's one of the best action icons, in my opinion. And I love his character, Ethan Hunt. But this is actually the best films, in my opinion. And the number 3, and yes, my best film, is actually the first Mission Impossible. Yes, I put this movie above 4, 6, and 2. The best one. My third favorite, Love Discover. This is how we do a movie. This movie got a lot of hate by fans because it was different. They didn't do the formula like was the TV show in the 60s and in the 80s. It was different. The actor Jim Fares, played by Jon Voight, was a bad guy in this movie, and the actor who played him, he was a good guy. He disliked this movie. The fans thought it's gonna be different. They thought this movie is gonna be different. It's gonna be based on a TV show, but they did a different twist. It was espionage. It was murder. Like Ethan's team gets killed. And he recruits 2 members. Luther Sticker is the only one that Winsor is the only one that stays in this film. And Tom Cruise, in my opinion, did one of his best performance. I don't care if people doesn't like it. It's my favorite film. Definitely my favorite Mission Impossible film. Yeah, the third one the best to me. Just to me, Mostly go for the new ones. I go for this one, the old ones. Number 3, the first Mission Impossible was never bad a movie. In my opinion, was never bad a movie. I always did enjoy it. This was my favorite scene. My favorite scene. John Reno is in this movie. And if you watch the movie, you already know the twist, what happened at the end. But this is actually my movie. Number 3. So that's number 3, Mission Impossible. And now I go to number 2, my second best favorite Mission Impossible. And that's Mission Impossible 3. I know you're surprised why I put this movie above the new ones. But you know what? I enjoy this film. Maggie Q is in this movie. I just reviewed Live Free or Die Hard. Maggie Q is in this movie, which is one of Ethan's teams. Ethan, I love Philip. What's this actor's name? Philip Seymour Hoffman. Rest in peace. I love his character. What was the character's already name? I think was Owen Davian. I love the character Owen Davian. and directed by J.J. Abrams, who who created Alias, the TV show, which I loved. The first 3 seasons with Jennifer Garner and non-stop watched. Tom Cruise watched the first show on DVD, and he saw the first season in 3 days on DVD, and he asked the director J.J. Abrams if he has interest to direct his movie Mission Impossible, the third Mission Impossible, since part 2 was a flop out, and J.J. Abrams took the project and he directed perfectly. This movie, in my opinion, especially in Shanghai, or when he jumps from the buildings, this is how we do a movie, So yeah, this is my second best film, Mission Impossible 3. Directed by J.J. Abrams. Improvement over Lackluster Part 2. That's how we do Mission Impossible, So yeah, that's my second favorite best film. In number 1, you already know, which I shall show you my collection, but that's Mission Impossible 5, Rogue Nation, the best one to me. This is how this actress is supposed to be. This is how the actress is supposed to be. Not that actress Paula Patton or whatever from part 4. This is the actress. The actress, This is how it's supposed to be, the actress. Rebecca Ferguson, Elsa Faust. This is how you do a movie. The best Mission Impossible, And also Tom Cruise's best performance. This scene is the best, and the open scene. This is the best scene, This is how you do a movie. This is how you do a movie, Now you know why I love this movie to death. I love this movie to death. To me, Rogue Nation was always the best one. When I watched this movie, I was completely surprised, It was fast-paced. The action, this action with the motorcycle, this is a really crazy stunt. Tom Cruise was really driving with the car with Benji, with the actor Simon Pegg. They really drove. It was all done for real, not CGI. It was, in my opinion, was all done for real. So yeah, Mission Impossible Rogue Nation is one of the best one, in my opinion. That's just me, Yeah, that's actually just me. Also, I'm very grateful for this film with the slipcover. Yeah, this is a slipcover. It's kind of slipping, but yeah, it's slipping. But I'm really grateful for this film. We'll also keep all these films. I don't have the new one, Fallout. Fuck Fallout. Fuck the overrated movie. If you like this movie, hey, that's cool, fine. I have nothing against it. Please don't hate me for it, because I enjoy less the film. I liked it less. I don't agree it's the best action movie of all time. But I do agree with this movie, I do agree with this movie best in the franchise. I do agree with this title. Christopher Maguire was excellent choice directing this film. I enjoy this movie more, but I enjoy Fallout less, Yeah, and hope you don't get mad, but this is my Blu-ray unboxing and my ranking and my collection on Mission Impossible films, and of course my collection. I hope you enjoyed the films. I know many will disagree with Fallout. They'll say Fallout is the best one. This will be probably Rogue Nation. My pick will be second best. But it's just me, You have your own title, your own opinion. You're entitled to your own opinion. If you love the Fallout the best, that's your opinion. I respect. I will never be mad to you, or mean to you. That's just not right. But I love this movie more. This is my favorite movie. This is my favorite movie in the Mission Impossible franchise. Then, of course, this will be the second movie. Yes, I enjoyed this movie to death. And, of course, the first one. Those are just my favorite Mission Impossible films, because those 3 I enjoy. Those are my movies. Those are my movies. 1, 3, and of course this movie. Rogue Nation. This is how we do Mission Impossible films. This is how we do all the Mission Impossible films, So yeah, this is my Mission Impossible films. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Sorry it's 20 minutes long, but thanks for subscribing. Take care and have a nice time. Ciao. Peace. I love you guys.